Now I'm missing my ears. The webinar is being live streamed. I was just on Instagram with these big ears and a big nose, and that kind of made me happy, but it was kind of embarrassing. Anyways, listen to me. You guys, YouTube, Mr. and Mrs. YouTube, welcome to Debra Silverman's channel, where we have probably 50,000 subscribers because 9 million people have watched my videos. We got a sign in my internet, in my inbox. It said, Debra Silverman, you've had 9 million views. I was like, wow, that's a big, giant country. That's a big, giant country watching Debra Silverman's YouTube videos. And they're all wondering what's wrong with me. Are you wondering what's wrong with me? I have a question. Do you want to know your purpose? Do you feel like you're not quite there? Do you feel like the planet is really suffering and you wish you could do something? Do you feel like your kids are confusing to you? Does your husband kind of bug you? Does it feel like your best friend doesn't really listen sometimes? All of those can be explained. Not one of those topics are left out. And you know what I've noticed, because I just came back from a trip, I'm in Hawaii, as you can see. I just noticed that as the years go by, I have more and more and more and more and more compassion. And that's what I want to say to you, that you can find compassion by giving yourself permission to study astrology. And the card is only open twice a year. So let me be really clear. If you want to study astrology, there is a series of videos that we're doing right now that you can watch for free. Get your appetite whetted. Is that a word? Whet your appetite. Adriana is going to send you the link. Is it right there in YouTube, Adriana?
Yes, it is.
And then you can find your way to giving people permission to accepting you, being in love with you. You won't believe what happens. Your mother-in-law becomes more interesting. Your kid becomes more understandable. Your husband becomes easy to understand. Like, you know what, honey? You have to go talk to the neighbors and not me right now because all you do is talk and I can't listen anymore because you're a Gemini and the neighbors love talking to you. Why don't you go outside? I'm just thinking about the guy across the street. His wife sends him outside to talk to me because he's an air sign, I'm an air sign, and we get lost in space because he's a metaphysical giant. That's why. So I want you all to know, if you would please give yourself the gift of studying you, comestudyou.com. Do what it takes for you to wake up. If you're not awake, if you're not feeling energetically vital, if you're so depressed because this planet is so, like, did you hear about this, Adriana? There's a new report that came out yesterday from the UN, that said it's going way faster than they thought. The climate change is really bad. There's a real concern if we don't change the carbon imprint, we're going to have this heat. Oh, duh, like, come on. But what the thing about astrology is, it's so hopeful because even though that's all true, you can make a difference. You can make a difference. Yes, I want you to feel like you can make a difference. Can I help you? Do you want to know how? It's very simple. It's going to cost you $1,000. That's it. It's like buying a car that drives you home. It's like getting a spaceship that takes you to your planet. It's like being able to give yourself the gift of how much you can make your whole life shiny because you come back to life. I want to just say that I'm a great saleswoman. You know, when I was younger, it's so funny. My dad always said he wanted to give me a business. And I was like, I can't sell anything. The only thing I can sell is you to you. I can't sell jewelry. I can't sell cars. I can't sell ideas. I can sell the concept that you will study your chart in a room. Let me describe it for you, YouTube people. Any of you sitting there that have never seen me before. Ready? It's 6 weeks long. It's one time in the week where you watch for 2 hours a class where your chart comes up and you study you. We should have done that in the YouTube video. I mean, the Instagram. Maybe we should go back there and I should describe it. Let me give you a clear description. 6 weeks long, once a week, in a room filled 10 people, your chart comes on the screen and you study you. It's not theory. It's not abstract. It's not wishy-washy. It's very concrete. Okay. Then after you study your chart for 6 weeks, where's your mind? What's your shadow? What's your life lesson? What's your missing element? Your life changes. Once your life changes, you come back to this reality with a newfound enthusiasm like me. And then you begin to make the difference with your kid, with your husband, with your mom, with your mother-in-law. All of it gets super clear because then you're looking at your husband going, oh, you have no air in your chart, so you don't talk. Now I get it. So don't feel like you have to know astrology. You have to be open to astrology. You have to study astrology. You need none of that. All you need is an interest in your purpose. So raise your hand if you want to know what are you doing on this planet. Oh, look, everybody's raising their hand. Raise your hand if you have an ego. Oh, look, everybody's raising their hand. Oh, raise your hand if you're slightly confused about your purpose. Oh, everybody. So now sign up for these 3-part videos that are free, that you will just watch them and see the crazy Debra entertain you. And then you'll sign up for the class. You'll be in a room filled with 10 people once a week studying your chart. And at the end of those 6 weeks, you're going to say, I can't believe it. I watched that crazy video with Debra on August 10th, 2021, and it completely changed my life. Right now, right now, right now. Okay, and I'm not making this up. Adriana, you could be an attestment. You took the astrology class, was an ordinary, beautiful being who studied indigenous studies and loved everything about, I was going to say ayahuasca, but it's not, Ayurvedic. And she came and she ended up getting a job with us. And now she's part of our team and we can't live without her. And that's how life changes, with one video right now. Whew. Okay. And did you notice my hairdo? I had it done yesterday. Thanks for noticing. Okay. I think we're done, YouTube people. Just here's the shortest thing. Don't sign up for the $1,000 class. Sign up for the 3 free videos. The first one was on the houses. The second one is on Saturn, your life lesson in the houses. And the third one is on power and passion, which I clearly have more than I need. Okay, Adriana, where are we going next? That was my YouTube celebratory, how do you change your life right now on August